Hi everybody, it's me, Mr. Page, here again talking to you about online safety from Pashy Down Infant School, and today we're going to be looking at sharenting. If you're watching this video the day that it drops, today is Internet Safety Day, and we are celebrating Internet Safety Day here at Pashy Down by learning new things and also remembering old things that we already knew and practicing them too, and looking at staying safe online. So in honor of that, we're releasing this day about sharenting. Now, sharenting is not, it is a real word. It sounds like it's not, but I promise you it is. And sharenting is the practice of posting content of people's or your children online. So we're talking like more sensitive stuff, like things like it could be anything that they may look back on in the future and wish that you didn't had publicized it, as it were. So we've got some golden rules that we kind of follow that we can obviously recommend to you, and some things that maybe you could do as well to help this. The reason it's become a hot topic at the moment is because there's been lots of research studies about sharenting, and one of the biggest things that a lot of children, now that social media's been around for quite some time, are finding that they are getting bullied, and there's been cases of feeling a bit insecure a lot from previously posted things from their childhood. And also there has been positive sides to sharenting as well, making those, keeping those memories that you've made and wanting to share them with your loved ones. So there are ups and downs to sharenting. There's no right or wrong really. And what we want to do is just, again, it's a way of us letting you know maybe what you could do and maybe some top tips to help you with sharenting. I think the most obvious one to start with is check your settings on your social media accounts. Obviously, all these social media accounts have the option to be private. I'm sure lots of you already have private accounts anyway, but this means that it stops anybody looking at your content. No one else can look at it apart from the ones that you've approved or that you've become friends with online, and that way no one else can view what you put up. This is a way of you keeping those memories tight and no one else can access them or, again, take them and share them, because that's the downside to it being a public account. It's out there in the open and anyone can access it, anyone can take it, and they can repost it. I think the second most obvious thing is consider what you post. I'm sure all of us have been there where we thought to ourselves, I'd love people to see this. Maybe, is it the right thing to post? Should I post this? Before you post it, think to yourself, I'm putting this out to the world potentially. What do I want everyone to see this? Because once it's out there, you can't get it back, especially if your account is public. It's out there in the big wide world. So definitely consider what you're posting before you post it. We teach the children here about sharing their personal information. So we talk about what that is and what that looks like to them. And it goes the same for you guys at home too. Think about what information you're posting. So anything you post, again, it could be names, explicit, even you're talking about posting up about a birthday. That's giving somebody the information that maybe you don't want them to know. Think about the information that you're putting out there on social media. And again, keeping those accounts private means that you can be a little bit more comfortable in what you're posting, because again, you have complete control over who is seeing what you're posting.
I think one thing we really recommend is avoiding posting pictures of your children in their school uniform, because this makes them incredibly easily recognizable. It also lets anybody out there know which school they're attending. And again, that's another form of personal information. Without actually writing it, you're already giving away where they're attending and where they're going to be for 5 days a week. So we definitely recommend you avoid that.
I think that what this all comes down to is that we all want to be role models for our children. Yourselves and us, we're on the same page, and doing this and following these rules and just making sure that we're not posting things that maybe we shouldn't be, and we're thinking about the content that we're uploading, is because we want to teach these children what they should do, because it won't be long until they're online and they're able to do this themselves. As much as we would not want them to, they're probably going to be on there sooner than we think. So we want to, from the get-go, show them and explain to them how to behave online. And that's why we start teaching them about online safety from reception, because we know that technology is changing every day. So we need to prepare our children. And again, we want to be role models and showing them how it's done. So this is why we want to put these rules in place and kind of what we recommend. So hopefully that's helped you a little bit understanding what sharenting is. And I'm sure lots of you are already doing this already anyway, but it's always good to have a recap, just like we have done on Internet Safety Day. And I hope you have a lovely evening and enjoy the rest of your week. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.